Hi everyone and welcome to a new video. Today we're going to be talking about the reverse shot. We've spoken about it many times. I get a lot of questions on how do I hit the reverse harder, how do I get it more precise, how do I hit it high, and today we're going to see how we do that. So, let's quickly go through the basics of hitting a backhand shot or a reverse or a tomahawk, however you want to call it. First of all, the way you hold your stick. As we've spoken about before, the difference between hitting a forehand and a backhand is when you hit the backhand, the face of the stick is facing up. That's the most important thing. You're holding your hands like this, as if you're holding a frying pan. And when we hit the ball, we try and make contact on the side of the stick. So not on here when you hit the forehand, but on the side of the stick. However, the problem we have is when do we accelerate, how do we get maximum power, and how do we make sure we always hit the ball in the right way. And that's what I'm about to show you. The most important thing is how do we make sure that 9 out of 10 times or 10 out of 10 times that the contact on the ball is correct. So we're trying to hit the ball on this part of the stick. So if my feet are like this and I want to shoot there, I need to make sure that when I make my movement, the distance from my foot to the ball is every time the correct distance. I like to call it one stick length, like that, because usually that gives you the right amount of space to just do your movement that you know and get right contact. So then step 2 is our backswing. And I think that's where a lot of kids around the world struggle, is to get their backswing correct. Because what we're trying to do is we're trying to swing back, just like with the forehand, but with the forehand it doesn't really matter how you go. With the backhand, however, it's quite important how your backswing is set up. Because the contact on the ball needs to be horizontal. So when I hit the ball, the stick needs to come in horizontally. So it's not coming in from 45 degrees, it's not coming in from bottom up, it's definitely not coming down, we're going horizontally. So we need to make sure that when we do our backswing, that when we come down to the ball, that our stick is moving in a horizontal motion, because then once it hits the ball, that's when you get perfect contact. So what I like to do is I like to throw my elbows out. Why? Because that makes it easier for your stick to go up, and it allows you to make your movement quicker, and it's easier to make a sort of a loop motion. I use the loop motion. It doesn't mean you have to, but for me it's a way to practice it and to get it right every time. So what I do is when I decide to choose to shoot the backhand, I bring my elbows out and I try and bring my stick back above my ear. So I lay the ball out, and once I do that, I bring my elbows out and I bring my stick above my ear. Why do I go up so quickly? It's because if I go up quickly, then I can make a motion of the loop and I can quickly come into a horizontal motion, and from there on I can just rotate my body and then I get perfect contact and maximum power. Alright guys, giveaway time. I'm going to be giving away this stick. All you need to do is make sure that you subscribe to the channel, you like the video, and let me know in the comments why you think you should win this stick, and I'm going to be choosing one lucky winner. Good luck, and maybe this could be yours. Okay, so here's the big question that I get a lot, is how do you hit your backhand harder? And a lot of people think it's all about muscle, but it's not. Some of the best backhands I know playing international hockey, they're definitely not the strongest guy, but they just have the right technique. And what they do is they accelerate at the right time. When it comes to hitting a reverse as hard as you can, it's all about acceleration of the body and rotation of the hips. So it's not necessarily about muscles, it's about how you rotate your body. And the quicker and better you do that, and the better the timing is, that's when you get proper speed. So for example, if you would only hit your reverse using your hands like this, you would get good contact, but you wouldn't get a lot of speed. So you'd be like this, and then like that, and it won't get so much speed. So the trick is to try and get your body to move, try and get the right motion, and when you're about to hit the ball, really rotate your hips. And that's why your hips are so important in hockey, because if you can get quick rotation on your hips and really follow through, that's when you get the most power. So we spoke about the arms, we spoke about the hips. Now the legs as well are just as important. As you saw in the shots before, when hitting a reverse shot, you're using much more than just your arms. So what I want you guys to practice is to really fall into the shot. And what does that mean? Falling into the shot means you're putting your whole body into it, and you're actually letting your body follow through after you hit the shot. So when you only use your arms, and I see some of you kids doing that, you're pretty much here, you're static, and then you hit the shot, and that's it. But what I'd like to see is that when you have taken the shot, that you actually follow through, and you're allowed to take an extra step, because it means you're using your full body weight, and you'll get much more power. So we're stepping in with one foot, with right usually, and then let your body follow through.